guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and a happy new year. I cannot believe that we are officially in 2022 and this is my first video of the year. I'm super excited, and I want to start off by thanking you guys so very much for tuning into my videos, for your support in the last few years that I have been on YouTube. It's been quite a while now, and most importantly, I want to wish you guys all a happy new year. This is my first official video of the year, so welcome. I'm excited to have you guys here, and I just want to say I hope this year will be better than last year for all of us, okay? Period. But anyway, before we get started into this video, I want to give a quick shout out to our friends over at Sinbono partnering with me for this video. Yes, girl, our first partnership of 2022. Can I get a whoop whoop? Anyway, they sent me over a beautiful bag. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've probably already seen it. This is the bag right here, you guys. It's literally everything. I love this bag, from the detail to just the gold details on it. It is everything. It's super spacious. The color, it's 100% leather, and it's vegan leather at that. They're super affordable. I am going to leave all of their link below so you guys can get your hands on a bag too. Like, come on sis, like, what are you doing? And I really love this green color. Like, green has just been my thing lately. Not even lately, since literally last year. Green was like the color of the year last year, and girl, I just went ahead and brought it into 2022. We're just green, okay? Green. I love this bag. So I'm going to leave the link below, and once again, thank you so much for Sinbono with me for this video. Super love it. So since we're in the new year, there's something that's kind of been pressing on my spirit. And if you guys know me and you know me on this channel, then you know when I have something in my mind, if I don't let it out, I won't rest. Basically, I've had this thing in my spirit, and I feel like it's God's way of also speaking to me, but also speaking to someone that may be watching this video. One thing I've come to understand through my YouTube journey is that a lot of times I make content, and those contents have, by the grace of God, they've blessed a lot of people, but most importantly, they also bless me, much as you're learning from me. And I have found that through my YouTube journey that sometimes God will put something in my mind, and he's like, and it's not just to bless somebody, but it's also blessing me in return. So what I'm trying to derive at is that we are now in a new year. It's 2022. I'm sure we all have our New Year's resolutions. We all have our manifestations written down. We all have our vision board. We all have all these amazing things that we want to accomplish in 2022. And how do we get there? We're only in February, so the year is still young, right? And we all have that energy, like, okay, I want to make 20K I want to have 20K subscribers on YouTube. I want to lose weight this year. I want to start that business. You know, I want to get back in school and do that thing that I've been wanting to do and get my degree. I want to get married this year. Like, we all have all these goals that we are trying to accomplish. And of course, we're only in February, the year is still young. But what I want to pass, the message I want to pass through this video today is that as time goes on, as months go by, we're gonna hit bumps on the road, right? It's bound to happen. Not everything is always gonna go smooth. We live in a world where it would be childish and it would be naive of us to think that everything that we plan out is always going to go smoothly. That's not always going to happen, you know. And as the year goes on and months go by and days and weeks, and we work towards accomplishing our goals, what happens when we hit that bump on the road? Are we just going to stop and give up and say, you know what, maybe that idea I had wasn't such a good idea after all? Maybe that thing, that vision board, that poster that I put on my vision board, maybe that's not really what I'm supposed to be doing. So the message I'm hoping to pass through this video today is how to keep going even when things aren't going right. You feel me? And I'm sharing this today because from the beginning of January into like a few months ago, there have been certain things in my personal life that I've been trying to accomplish. And for one reason and another, they just weren't going as I had planned. Now, did you hear what I just said? I said as I had planned. You would think that by now I would understand that it's never really about the plans that I have for myself, but it's more about the plans that God has for me. And but no, I am one of those people who likes to plan out her life accordingly, and I'll have this list and list and list of things that I'm trying to achieve and trying to do. If you're like me, drop a comment below. If you're a type A personality like me, drop a comment below. So I'll have my life pretty much planned out of the things that I want to do, and as I go through my list, I'm checking it out. I'm checking. And then once I reach a bump in the road, it's like my spirit just, I'm just drained. It's like, oh my gosh, this is not working out. This is not working out. Like, I start to freak out, and then next thing I know, I'm like, oh my gosh, God, like, is it that you don't want me to achieve this thing? But the truth is, maybe that thing I was trying to do right then and there, it just wasn't the right time. Maybe, just maybe God had a different way for me to go through that situation. But because I didn't go through it the way that I planned out, I'm now thinking that, it's not meant to happen. So what I'm trying to do in this video is definitely not to push my faith onto anybody. We live in a free world. We're all entitled to, you know, believe in what and who we want to believe. But I believe in a higher power, and I believe in God. And I'm just here to encourage somebody that as you start working on your goals and you start working on your dreams, do not be discouraged if you hit a minor bump on the road. Keep going, sis. Keep going. If God has put something in your heart, there's a reason for it. It's for you to manifest and not for anybody else to understand, okay? So as you go on in life and as you go on into this year, and that plan that you had just didn't go as you thought it would, don't give up. Don't give up. Just pick yourself back up and say, okay, God, I've tried it this way, it didn't work out. I'm putting it in your hands. Lead me the way that you want me to go. And always remember that it's not, we have plans for ourselves, but ultimately God's going to do what he wants to do with us, And a lot of times, not even a lot of times, every single time, his plans for us is way better than we imagine for ourselves. Let me share with you guys a testimony. So there was a job that I had planned for, right? There was a job that I applied for, and I got it, and I was needing a certain certificate before I could start this job. And as God would have it, I had registered to take my exam, and unfortunately I didn't make it. And when I didn't make it, I cried and 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 cried. And I remember just feeling so down and just so broken. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to start this job. I've already signed my contract and blah, 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 blah. What I didn't realize is that the whole time God was working behind closed doors. There were other things that I needed to start that job that God was trying to make me get first before passing my exam, before passing the certificate that I needed for this job. But I wasn't even looking at it that way. My whole thing was, I'm going to pass my certificate. Of course, the human in me, I wasn't even thinking at it that way. And being my type A personality, I had this whole road mapped out. So I was like, no, I need to pass the certificate first. And then once I pass the certificate, then I'm going to go do all the other requirements that I need to start this job. But what ended up happening is the job is still there. The job that God blessed me with is still there. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. The doors that God has opened, no man can close. And that's on period, okay? When God has said that something is meant for you, it is meant for you. It honestly does not matter how long it takes you to get there. It doesn't matter what detours you have to take, or what bumps you face in the road. When something has your name on it, it's yours. It is yours. It is yours to stay. And that's what ended up happening. Is here I am thinking and freaking out that, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to start this dream job that I wanted. It's not going to take me longer. But meanwhile, God is just sitting up there in his throne like, are you done? Are you done? Are you now going to let me do what I want to do? And I came to realize that sometimes things happen for certain reasons. You know, we always hear the saying that things happen for certain reasons, and they really do. Like, I now came to realize that it was never really about the plans that I have for myself, but God has been sitting up there this whole time just orchestrating things and orchestrating how he wanted me to move in certain situations. And the door that he has opened for me is still there. It's still there waiting for me. So I'm here to encourage somebody today that as you go on through the year, those goals that you have written down, those are your goals for a reason. There's a reason why that vision was given to you. That vision to start that business, there was a reason why it was given to you. So you may hit a bump on the road, but don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Use it as, you know what, this is preparing me for my testimony at the end of this. Once I open this business, this bump on the road that I just went through is going to be another story that I can add towards my victory story. Every situation that you go through in life, take it as a learning stepping stone. Take it as a learning opportunity to say, you know what, when I stand there in front of everybody one day to share my testimony, when I stand there to share my story with everybody, I'm going to share these stories of it wasn't smooth at the beginning. I'm going to share the story of I had to cry a few times in my closet. I'm going to share the story of I had to pick myself up 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I'm going to share the story of there was a time when I had $20 in my bank account, but now I'm here cashing in thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm going to share the story of my struggle because it's going to encourage somebody one day. And that's what I want to pass through this video. It is not to push my faith onto anybody, as I have said, but it's simply just to share with you guys that the year is still young, and of course things are going to happen. We're going to be faced with challenges, but if there's anybody out there right now going through a challenge, I just want you to be encouraged not to give up. Do not give up. Use it as a learning opportunity, and use it as an opportunity to surrender your plans to God. You know, the Bible tells us, commit your plans unto the Lord and they shall be established. So this is what I am trying to tell you guys, that as you're starting the year, commit everything that you're trying to do to a higher power. Commit everything that you're trying to do, and your plans will truly be established. I don't want to make this video too long. It's our first video of the year, so I just wanted to come on here and encourage somebody, encourage my sisters, encourage my black queens, encourage my Caucasian queens, whoever is watching my video. I just wanted to come here and encourage you guys and tell you guys, don't give up. The year is young. You're going to face hardships. You're going to have certain closed doors, but when one door is closed, just best believe another one is going to be open, an even better one, a bigger one, and you're still going to get to, you know, your destination. You're still going to get to where it is that you're trying to get. So do not be discouraged. Do not be dismayed. Do not fear. God did not create you to fear, okay? So we got this. And like I said, I film videos sometimes and God will lay something in my spirit, but it's also his way of encouraging me. So I hope someone was encouraged by watching this video. I love you guys so much. Be safe. If you're in Texas, it is snowing in Texas. It's crazy. This is the second year that I've been here and it's snowing. Last year we had a winter storm. This year it wasn't too bad, you know, by the grace of God. But thank you guys so much for watching my video, and remember, go for your dreams. Don't give up. You're going to get there. I love you guys so much, and be sure to check out Sinbono. I'm going to leave their link below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.